third outing of bear season. Today, I've got my pack loaded up for 2 days. Not the longest, but 2 days in the spot. However, Nate and I are hunting for the next 7 days, next week. It's just that we're not dedicating all 7 days to one particular spot. We're doing a little spot here, maybe a little spot somewhere else. And so we'll be moving around instead of staying put in one spot, unless the bears are just sticking this one spot. So I've got my pack loaded up, Nate's got his pack loaded up. We're both going in, we've both got valid tags. The weather is beautiful. Got some rain yesterday and air is crisp. I have been battling my allergies, so this weather is helping a lot.
I was up here about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and the berries were good, but they were kind of on the lower edge of the basin. So we're hoping with a couple weeks the berries have moved up. When I was here, I did see a large blonde bear, so we're hoping he's still in this basin. He definitely could have moved out, but I don't know. I think it's possible. So we'll hike up in there and see if he was the only bear, if we can find some more, if we can find him again. Go kill him.
A few miles later, we made it to the head of this basin. Got a nice view from here, but this basin is very, very treacherous. So even if we spot a bear, the ultimate challenge is how do we get over there? So it seems like routes are very slim pickings here. However, we'll worry about that after we spot a bear. Weather's beautiful, and Nate spotted a bear like last week right down here, so we'll see if we can relocate that bear.
It don't matter. I should have brought my Kestrel.
This thing is gonna come in clutch.
I thought I would just use my tripod, and then I realized I put a different tripod head on. So I'm not using my tripod.
Let the glassing begin. Best part about non-multi-day backcountry trips is I like to go heavier on my food just because it's not super heavy. So I only have 2 packs of food, so I made sure that I was not going to starve on this trip. Got some tuna, a baked bar, ramen, breakfast peak, dinner peak, 2 more bars, jerky, and obviously we got our electrolyte mixes here. And then I have sour candy that's in the other pack over there. I like to go light. I like to go heavy. And then Nate over here just ripping out all the secret stuff. Pineapple?
Yeah.
We definitely did not go light on the food, which I don't know about people, but I will always pack a little bit heavier when it comes to food because can't speak for anybody else, but I use a lot of energy, and if I'm not satisfied when it comes to my hunger, I go downhill really quick and I just can't focus and hunt as hard. So, and the thing about food is the longer your trip goes on, the more you're eating, so it gets lighter too. But that's the biggest thing I tell people. People will like just be like, I just need the bare minimum to survive. And I'm like, I can't do that. I will probably bring an extra like 1,000 calories on top of what people typically bring on a backcountry hunt. Because you can eat 2,000 calories at home, you're fine. But out here, you're not just sitting around doing nothing. You're burning a lot of calories just hiking up and down with heavy packs. So 3,500 calories is typically what I aim for a single day in the backcountry. Oh, that Wilderness Athlete hits. It's been a while since I've had it.
So good.
Not gonna lie though, that Winko stuff,
Is it good?
pretty fire.
Are the ingredients good?
I don't know anything about ingredients, but it tastes good.
Oh, sure.
It's pretty fire. We both just took a power nap in the sleeping bag. I sneezed and I woke up. Nate woke up.
You sneezed 4 times.
4 times, woke me up. And I glanced down at the bottom. We got a bear. And he looks like the same exact color as the bear that Nate spotted the other day. This one looks a lot smaller, so I don't know if it's the same bear, but it's this bear is in the one avalanche chute that is the most killable for us because it's a pretty treacherous basin. Let me see the screen. Can you flip it out? And he's grubbing. It's like 1:55 p.m. and it's out in this. Oop. Okay. Screen's small.
No, it's just so zoomed in.
Okay, so you're way high, and you go way low. He should be somewhere. I think that might be him right there. I think. If there's one bear there, I'm willing to bet there's other bears that we haven't seen.
This is like, if you can crop down on that, this is 4K.
Oh, I could crop down on that for sure. Just get as much footage as you can, dude. We're doing documentary style now.
I got a terabyte in there.
Nice. Now I don't have to worry about phone scope footage.
Okay, let's do a quick little screenshot side by side.
Yeah, if you're recording on that, you don't need to record on this. I'm just so in tune with the idea of like, I need to film through the spotter.
How long do we want to watch them for? Before we make a play.
As soon as we figure out how to get down there.
Look at this. See, so this is bear from last week. See the flanks?
Mm-hmm.
How the brown comes up on the flanks?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm willing
Look
to.
at this.
I'm willing to bet it's the same bear.
Look at the brown. Up on
Yeah,
the flanks.
I'm pretty sure it's the same bear. To have 2 blondes.
Dude, you could almost drop down here and shoot across.
I know, he's, like I'm saying, he's
Because
in the
he's
most
so-
killable spot.
He's not going anywhere.
No. I need to get on Onyx and see,
I say we just drop down. Because he's coming towards the bottom.
I feel like he was in one of those, patches.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere. As long as your conscience says good.
What's yours say?
Well, I can't really tell from here.
Yeah.
Like I said, as long as it's not a legit cliff.
We can get to there and come back.
Yeah.
I feel like we just keep doing that. Keep getting to some place that we know we can come back from.
We are standing on a very steep face We're contemplating if this bear is worth our life or falling off a cliff. I don't think you guys realize how steep it is here.
What?
We can't go any farther, but Nate just spotted a second bear. This is a jet black bear down by the creek bottom. And we kind of concluded that we can't get down there from this direction, but we're just gonna blast around, and if something steps within range, because the creek bottom's like 500 yards, which 500 yards, that's doable. Just gotta make sure I don't tumble off the side of the face. Sketch. Yeah, he's walking. He's in a bush. $5.95.
How far he is?
Yeah.
Where is he? There he is.
We are simply observers now. That blonde bear came back out and it's in the middle of the chute. We don't know where it came out of. We lost him for maybe half an hour there. And the jet black disappeared into this bush. Haven't seen that bear. And now we're just watching this blonde bear feeding away, as content as a bear can be in the wide open during the middle of the day, just not a care about danger. Unfortunately for us, we're kind of not in a spot where we can close any more distance. So we're just sitting here getting footage, unfortunately. 674 yards right now to that blonde bear. The jet black over here disappeared right around 600. So just out of range. So we're just soaking it all in. We're trying to make up a game plan of how we can get in on them. So we obviously can't drop down. So the only way to get back in here is if we hike all the way back up to the truck, go all the way to the creek, and then hike the bottom of the basin up to the head where we are now. That way we don't have to go down a bunch of cliffs. But that in and of itself is a jaunt, and it's already 3:20. So definitely won't be tonight. So probably have to make it a multi-day trip thing. But bear spotted, bears, plural. So we're already to square two. You see him?
Oh yeah.
Folks, Nate might have found a little honey hole. I just glassed up in the same exact spot as where Nate originally spotted that blonde bear last week, and there's a big old jet black right by that white log. It's a tank.
We're watching two bears right now.
And this is not the same bear as the one Nate spotted by the creek bottom. So we've got 3 bears in like a maybe 500-yard vicinity of each other. And those are just the 3 that we see.
This area's pretty thick.
Well, I was telling Nate earlier, I was like, with how treacherous and shrubby it is, we've seen 2 bears. And think of all the bears we cannot see. There's a 3rd one, and that's a beautiful bear. Like, he's not a mondo, but he's a respectable bear that I think most hunters would be willing and happy to put a tag on.
He's a Lamper's bear.
It's 3:30, almost 3:30. We're just sitting here perched up, just picking everything apart, letting the bears walk out so we can pick them out and dropping tabs or pins on each one of them, so that when we make our game plan to come in, we at least have a general idea of where bears are and which bear is claiming its territory and all that good stuff. Sometimes you just got to take a day to observe.
Given we would be shooting, not observing, if we could.
Yes, in this
Get off
case,
this cliff.
we are forced to observe. This is not voluntarily observing. We're forced to observe because we cannot close the distance anymore without hurting ourselves. That's not the same bear, dude.
No, man,
That's a hefty bear. But it wouldn't make any sense why he came back down.
No, it wouldn't at all.
And he's working his way back up. Okay, we just spotted another bear, literally same exact white dead tree. And we don't know if this is bear number 4 or if it's the same bear that just came back down, but we don't know why it would have came back down.
No, this is a different one because he has a brown snout.
You can see the detail on his snout.
Yeah.
Nate just got a brand new camera set up and it's better than the spotting scope. So that's 4 bears.
That's 4
And
bears.
we have 2 bears within like 100 yards of each other. And those are the 2 nicer ones. Not to take anything away from your blonde, it's a nice bear too.
I think Blondie holds its own with those.
I mean, these are all shooters.
100%.
Like, realistically, they're all shooters. None of them have cubs. And they're all just good sized bears. Where is he now?
In the trees, I can kind of just see parts. I'm super zoomed in, but
Yeah, that top bear is solid, and the one on the bottom is solid too. 2 very solid bears. That bottom one, when he turns broadside, you can even see a little hump.
I like gray back.
Gray rump.
Gray rump.
That bottom bear is bigger than my first one.
Bigger than what?
Bigger than my first one. They're definitely eating huckleberries.
Yeah.
Just the way they're moving. And their heads are moving back and forth. Very nice bears, but they're kind of out of reach at this point.
If they come back down. That one hasn't moved much.
No, it's
The big
pretty
one is
content.
moving.
It's pretty content.
I hope she comes up on this cliff and lays down.
Yeah, just the way these bears are acting, it's pretty safe to say that that entire side of the basin is just full of berries.
Yeah.
Creek bottom to alpine top.
I love it.
I'm all for it.
It may not concentrate them as much, but
They're in here.
they're in here. It also does make sense with like the berries I was seeing last week. I was seeing berries like we saw them down by the truck, some,
and they're up here for sure. Like, that's a huge elevation band.
I think we're just hitting at prime, where everything's just ripe. I've got another bear.
No.
How the heck is that your bear?
What?
I think that's your bear, dude.
You're kidding.
How did she get over there?
Where?
Like, she's almost at the alpine of that farthest timber edge. I think that's her, dude.
Maybe she just... Maybe they just haul in and out of these basins all day long?
So we were getting ready to pack up, coming through the other way. Because we had this blonde bear last pinned down over here. We hiked up like 50 feet of elevation for a flatter spot so we can eat dinner, and I look way across, like 1,000 yards away from where I last saw that blonde bear, and I glassed up that same blonde bear. Completely in a different chute, like 4 chutes over, way up in elevation now. And that's thrown us completely off our original game plan. These bears are moving a lot, which that's making it hard to plan for. Wow. I'm not surprised, but I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
So we came up to this knob, and right here was full of water 1 week ago. So we came to this spot thinking we're gonna get water for our dehydrated meals. This is where we're gonna hydrate up, and it's dry. There's no water. So instead of this being our water source, it is now our camping spot for the night. So with that said, Nate did a water run. So he went back to this small little runoff where we hiked past coming here. And he's on water duty. I'm on camp duty, tent setup duty. Nate had this tent. This is the Argali Absaraka 4-person tent. We have both the shelter and the inner because the mosquitoes are bad up here. I don't know where the stakes are, so I had to improvise, and I just got some wood, some sticks to hold and pitch the tent out. I mean, it looks really sloppy, all the creases here, because I can't get these sticks to be as tight as I want it to be. Put a rock on this side with a stick on the bottom. Same thing over here. Just got a stick, so it's looking a little bit breezy. I just hope it doesn't turn super gusty or really windy, because I don't think that these sticks are going to hold. I think we'll survive. So coming here, I'm gonna sleep on the left side. I'll leave this side to Nate. And I got my sleeping pad, sleeping bag, pillow over there. leave this all for Nate, and then we'll probably throw our backpacks in between us when we go to sleep. So with that said, I am pretty beat. I'm hungry. Best kind of way to get your sodium back in terms of flavor, not necessarily health-wise. Peak Refuel home style chicken and rice. This is one of my favorites from Peak Refuel and all-time favorite dehydrated meals. It's a great one. I don't know what he's having. What are you having?
The American Buffalo barbecue mac and cheese.
The new meat eater stuff. Meat Eater just came out with some. I have not tried those, but mac and cheese, I don't know.
What to go wrong with mac and cheese?
Yeah, I don't really know how you mess up mac and cheese. These are our gems. 48 Nalgene, and I think this is like a 60 ounce, I think. And then also this thing in a water bottle. So get to cooking. I'm hungry. This is one of my favorite parts about backcountry hunting is dinner. This is your main course, and then you've got a simple pack of ramen in here. This is just a pick-me-up. Doesn't fill you up, but it's enough to help boost the morale. And honestly, I don't think my body is ready for the fact that it's getting into the 50s and high 40s already. And so something warm like this picks you right back up to where you left. And plus, I'm dealing with allergies, so it's like a fake fever, if you will.
I thought you were going to say you're dealing with me.
Wouldn't have been too far off anyway. Just kidding. But yeah, this whole trip, like I've just been like sneezing like crazy. I have never had the American Buffalo barbecue mac and cheese from Peak Refuel before, so this is my first time. Nate's already had it. That's what it looks like.
What do you think?
It's so bland. There's no flavor to it. I am thoroughly disappointed with that one. I love Peak Refuel, but that one's disappointing. Now we gotta try the good one. Here, be happy for once. Yup. Now for the good stuff. Home style chicken and rice. Added a little too much water, but still
good.
fire.
Where's my spark?
Yeah.
In my top? Why?
No,
Oh, I'm good. I
that
got
half.
my...
Save that for your granola bar. Your granola finger. A little snack. The most tricky part about this spot would definitely be how to even get over there. I'm noticing a theme. Maybe you gotta go hunt small country. We've decided to make a move. 3 days worth of gear or food mainly. And we're working our way through this burn. And this burn is making it a little bit treacherous to navigate through the deadfall. But once we get past the burn, it should clear out to many, many different avalanche chutes, which seems pretty good on onX maps. We've never been in here before, but we're making our way through. Just gotta navigate through this crazy burn here. And we should pop out to some pretty decent looking stuff according to onX. The lack of integral structure on this dirt is cumbersome. Took a lot more effort than it looked. I think the clearing's right here. It is not cool. Sweating, and we still have up to go, and then like 2 miles on pretty level ground to get to the spot we want to get to. I would love a cool breeze right now. Fortunately, there's none. This basin turned out to be way harder than we normally anticipated. So we're not even to the spot that we had pinned. And the deadfall is atrocious. There really is no trail. We made the decision to drop down close to water. That way we just had water at base camp. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a pretty big creek down here, which means we're set on water. We don't have to worry about water. We're gonna base camp here, drop off all our gear, and then from here we're just gonna do daily treks out and deeper into the basin, and if we shoot a bear, we'll bring it back here. We are not lazy, woke up early, got our packs loaded up. First thing this morning, 1,000 feet vertical climb to get to the top of, not even to the top, but close to the top of this ridge. And then from there, we're just gonna skirt our way to the head of the basin, blasting, hunting our way there, get a feel for this basin. If it doesn't pan out, then we might dip out of here. Came all the way up from the bottom this morning. Camp is down there. Got up here to a trail, saw 2 does right behind us, and fog is lifting. And we're gonna work our way into this basin, to the head of it. There's a pond, maybe a lake if you consider it a lake over there. Up above us is a lot of cliff. Doesn't feel too berry. but we might just do some calling sequences here. We're gonna do our first session with a Fox Pro. We are no longer hunters. We are nature documenters.
Some of them are in. The other ones almost look dried up. Like they're...
Some are green, some are dried. Great. You ate the food source that was going to draw in the bears. Those 3 berries.
Those 3 berries. 4 berries this time instead of 3. No, this area that we're getting into, before it was like you'd find a berry or a couple berries every, 100 yards. Now every bush in here. It's not crazy, but it's a lot more berries than we've been seeing. And we're only getting closer to the head of this basin, so as we're slowly kind of working uphill towards the head of this basin, we're just going to keep our fingers crossed that the berries keep getting more plentiful and the bears are just all concentrated up at the head of this basin, or the bear is, but we'll see.
Blueberries and huckleberries are very lush here, which it's the most we have found in this like 3 mile long basin. So if there's any bears in this canyon. The head, which is where we're at, would be where they would theoretically be the most likely to live in at the moment because of how abundant these berries are. Got all this behind me, got another faced glass. There's actually a pond right to my bottom right down here. So they've got everything. They've got food, isolation, shelter, because there's plenty of timber, and they've got water. Pond down low and a lot of runoff down into that pond. Gonna sit here, see if we can't turn up something. It started raining and it's supposed to rain for the next like 40 hours. So, got off that open face, snuck into a small patch of timber so that we can glass back up on that face. Now, the fog ceiling is dropping down too, so we can't glass as high up as we wanted to. Might just be a wet slosh from here on out. We're having a lot of fun here. This is awesome. Dude, it's a nice buck.
No way.
Yeah, it's a buck. It's a decent buck. It's a buck with a doe or a spike. It's a beautiful deer. Hurry, fog's rolling in. He's wide. Yeah, it's slick, so be very careful. Not a place to roll your ankle, but it is a place to take your time. I said it this morning, the structural integrity of this dirt is already not good.
All the little roots are burned down.
And add the rain on top, it's a mudslide.
Literally mud.
Yeah, we're gonna get down to camp with a bunch of decorations on our boots. Just make sure your footing is solid before you take a step. This is no joke. Not a place to roll your ankle.
I'm wondering if wet grass is better.
Wet grass might be better. because there's at least a root structure.
Wet, slippery grass. All the water in my boots. You see that shocking floor.
Yes.
It's like whoosh, whoosh.
It's good to have water in your boots sometimes. There is no civilization in this direction for a very long time, which is kind of disheartening sometimes when you just want to be somewhere nice, eating fresh hot food in dry clothes, but wouldn't trade being right here right now for anything else. We are now in our tent. Rain pants are right there, rain jackets here. Everything is pretty wet. This lower part of my leg, pant leg, is wet. My socks are damp. Luckily everything in the tent is dry. Threw our packs outside. We are gonna try to get cozy here and go to bed. It's raining. Good night.
Good night.
This morning, we are still sloshing wet. Today's a hard reset, so we're packed up all our wet stuff. We just jammed in the backpacks because there's no way to pack it dry. So now we're gonna make our way out of this burn, make our way out to the truck. Make our way to the truck and then head to town and find a way to dry up and then hit it hard for the last 2 to 3 days. It's raining, I shouldn't have allergies.
Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? It's slick out here.
Well, in case you didn't believe me when I said we're wet, now we're really wet. Day 5 or day 6, we just did a hard reset, loaded the pack back up again. Today we've got Tanner. I'll show you Tanner momentarily. So there's 3 of us going in now, and all 3 of us got a tag. We're all packing rifles, so beautiful day out. I think we're done with the storms, so from here on out, bluebird skies, and I think the bears want to play. We'll see you when we start hiking up that stuff. You have to have words of wisdom every time you're on camera.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Hunt hard, shoot straight.
Or you can just not say anything like me and smile.
Just smile.
Just smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys.
How you doing?
Good. We were just doing one of our creek crossings, because you know how me and creek crossings get along, and I was beating the path, and I must have disturbed a yellow jacket nest, so we just got completely swarmed and I got stung 10 times. So we ran back across the creek, and now we're sitting here contemplating life and why we bear hunt.
We're trying to figure out how long to wait before we can go back and get our gear and then make a new path across the creek without getting stung again.
This has just been one heck of a hunt. I don't have words to explain it. Start from square one to where we are right now. A lot has happened. And it keeps throwing curveballs at us. Every time we think, okay, we're dialed, something happens. Luckily, Nate's not allergic to bee stings. At least we hope not. We just have no idea where that beehive is. And so, I don't know if it's a ground nest or one in the trees. Creek's right over here. All our stuff's over there. We're not gonna go back anytime soon.
We're sorry, bees. We're sorry. We didn't mean to do it.
We found the nest right there. So logically, we're gonna try again. Just 3 feet to the left. But so there's a little tree right to the side of the nest. That's the nest I was sawing on, or the tree I was sawing on to get through this area. And I think the vibration in the ground just totally disrupted them, obviously.
No shortage of creek crossings, that's for sure. Easy peasy. Good? Nice. Water's pretty shallow. We just ran right across. There you go. Yeah, these rocks are slick. Bear. Careful, 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 careful. Where? Jessica. Jessica. Where? She's behind the rocks. Right here. Down. Low. How far? Low. Like, see that tree? She was just to the right of the tree. You see that?
Point
Those bushes that are getting hit by the sunlight?
Yeah.
To the left of it, like 5 yards. You can't miss her.
Get that deer on footage. Samong and Tanner headed back to where we dropped all of our stuff when Tanner spotted the back of the blonde bear. We left in a hurry. We didn't bring any extra clothes or set up camp or anything, so Samong and Tanner went to set up camp, bring some stuff back here to this glassing knob, and left me here to man the gun and glass and film. So if anything comes out, we are ready to film on all the angles. Of a side note, it's amazing how well this 2.0 camo blends into the rocks up here. Watching Samong walk away, they just kind of disappear. In between glassing this hill, I've been productive. I've made myself what I'm calling the rock climber. Nice and comfy. Just lean back like that. I got the boots drying. The dog's baking in the sun. Not a half bad way to be looking for bear. Sitting here on this rock, glassing into this area where Tanner saw that bear earlier. Finally saw that bear come back out, maybe like 100 yards northeast of where Tanner saw that bear. So it's the same blonde bear that we saw the other day. It's just in a lot of thick, nasty stuff, so we needed to be in a wide open for us to get a clear shot of. But the bear's here. Let's go. You got her. She's out. There's another bear. Out. Oh. Right out in the open. Oh, that's her, dude. That's her. Look. The original. With the sun. Right over here. That's her. That's her. Get the big camera on her. How did she do that? 460? Are you comfortable or you want to move up? Oh. Comfortable. Huh? How are you feeling? What? How are you feeling? I'm comfortable. Wait, hold on. Let's get your big camera on. You guys have plenty of time. Oh yeah, she's not running over. Anyways, just
Yeah, just get super comfortable, dude. Are you dialed to 460? White rock. Couple range for me. Yeah. She's weaving in and out. Dude, this is... No, she's gonna just circle around.
She's gonna have to come back.
She's just gonna circle around. Here. You want me to stay or you want me to go? One of us should go.
What did you guys
Whoever goes runs this camera. I can go.
Go.
Okay, I can go.
It's all
She's working her way out deeper into this patch of berries, and she's walking out of range for Nate, and so she's in the patch, so we're gonna close the distance. Okay, got it. Well, anyway, we're sneaking in. Got plenty of daylight to make this happen. She's feeding the wide open. Well, it's wide open, but covers her, but it's technically the open. So Tanner's gonna stay back, and me and Nate are gonna go over there. All right, time to shut off the camera. This is treacherous. She's right there. You see her? $380? $380? 381. You're good. Get ready. Get comfortable. I am on her whenever. Make sure your gun is level. And just slow and steady squeeze. She's gonna give you all the time in the world. Okay. I would wait. Just wait. I'm good whenever. She's quartering to you. She's broadside. You hit her. Running to your right. Running to your right. She's above the rose hips I couldn't tell what happened. She's still, I see her spine. You dropped her? You dropped her? I think you spined her or something. You dropped her. She's rolling. Stay on her. Stay on her.
My bike got broke.
Okay. Stay on her. She's in the brush.
I don't see her.
She's in the brush. She's in the thick brush. She might roll out. She's about to roll out.
I saw that last piece of brush move.
Yep.
I see the brush moving.
She's in there. She's in the, I'm keeping my eyes out for any, if she runs out anywhere.
I see the brush.
She's still moving.
I see the brush moving.
Yep. You hit her on the second shot for sure.
I feel like she would come out here soon. She's right on that edge.
We're just gonna wait.
You're gonna have to bleep me out. I apologize.
Oh, you're good.
You see brush moving?
Nope.
Me either. Still by that bottom edge of the thick stuff, right?
She kind of rolled out. I saw like glimpses of her blonde hair. I just couldn't tell where your first shot hit, if it even hit.
I was aiming center.
Your second shot hit back for sure.
She's right to the right of that pine tree, right?
To the left. The first shot, I don't know if Nate actually hit the bear. It reacted like a hit, but when it ran and it stopped, it was looking around like it was completely fine. Nate's second shot hit it back, I'm pretty sure, like a little high and back as far as I can tell. It's hard to like, be a spotter real time. So I'm going based off the best memory I can. And then it ran into some thick brush and it was like thrashing around. It's been thrashing around for a bit now, and there's a really loud creak in between us, and for a second there, I thought I heard a death moan, but I can't tell because it creaks loud. But I told Nate to go and just try to get a different angle, like higher, so he can look down into the brush, and I'm gonna stay here and just make sure that this bear doesn't get up and run anywhere. I think it's dead. I have not seen anything move there in the past like 8 minutes. Freaking did it, brother. Oh, you saw, you came, you conquered. That's the bear you've been after too.
I hope so, dude. I hope she's
It's
down.
dead. I'm pretty sure I heard a death moan. Like as soon as you left, I heard it.
I mean, I was sitting here and I said I heard a death moan. As I was climbing up, I heard a death moan.
I heard a death moan.
But with the creek, it's hard to tell.
I'm pretty sure it's dead. Because if it's not dead, it would be thrashing.
It would have been quicker, man.
Dude, here's the thing, man. We try.
I tried. I mean,
We try our best to make things perfect. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I genuinely could not tell what happened on your first shot. I don't know.
I think I flinched too. I was anticipating really hard. Second shot, I did better.
Yeah.
He or she is in a really easy, hopefully to identify spot, even once we get up there. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just like trying to be steady as possible. Try and mark it right now. textbook bear.
Yeah, I mean, it looked center of center.
Did you have it on camera?
It whaps her. You can see her kind of, and she
just stopped. She walked like 10 yards and then stopped.
I don't know if you guys realize how deep these crevasses are, but if you fall in there, like, you're kind of not good. And these moss right here are super slick.
Tiny little guys break off. Yeah. Hit exactly right.
Oh.
Because you were like, there's only spine.
Yeah.
And I can only see spine.
You did very well, Nate. That first shot, I just couldn't see well enough to call it real time. Because truth is, like I said, I had a feeling you hit her. I just couldn't tell, and I didn't want you to be like, oh, you hit her, but then you didn't actually hit her. Ooh.
It's almost better just to say, I don't know.
Yep. So the other day, we were right up on this cliff up here. No way down. And this bear was just feeding in this hillside right here. Just couldn't get to him. Oh, it was only like 600. The bear was 600 yards away, but out of range, and we just couldn't get down. So we let her walk and then came back in here through the bottom, made it happen. Normally I'd filter water, but we're so up high and I don't think there's anything in this water. Ooh, this is not safe at all. I've lost count how many creek crossings we've done today. These berries are loaded here.
I think you almost come up from around it and come down into it a little bit.
I'm gonna go check right up here. And then
Nate, turn around. Congratulations, brother. That's a stud. That's a stud of a bear. Exactly where we last saw her moving.
Let's go. Congratulations, dude. I'm freaking so happy for you.
I had this spot pinned in the back of my mind. I was like, this is the first spot.
dude, she is.
It's a big bear. I think we should try rolling her down.
Into it.
That's a pretty bear.
Plus thick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This guy only shoots color-faced bears.
You lucky dog.
He cannot kill a jet black.
Can't kill a jet black. Freaking so cool, dude.
I called it, bro. I said it was dead.
I know.
I was confident.
It was a death moan.
It was a death moan.
Oh.
That's a big bear.
That's a stud bear.
It's just a great bear. Just died in a lot of this bushy stuff.
Anywhere works.
No, it's
Gotta message the wife.
good enough.
God is good.
God is good, dude.
All right, let's get her out of here.
That bear died in a
It's a hefty bear.
hole.
Oh yeah,
It's a female.
it's a sow.
Called it.
Jessica.
It is Jessica.
That's like a Jessica win.
Oh man, beautiful bear. Awesome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, she's riggered.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the colors. Dude, it like,
It's a beautiful color bear.
that is so blonde.
Yeah.
You see your shot?
This is the
That's
second
your-
shot. Your first shot was right here somewhere. This is your second shot for sure.
No, for
I think his second shot's back for him.
Oh.
Oh, maybe not.
I think that's my.
I don't know. We'll see when we cut her up. That is a beautiful bear, Nate.
You boys are something else.
How's her teeth?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at her teeth. Yeah, she's riggered. Big old gnarlers on that thing. Nate's 2024 black bear first tag. As promised, this is Tanner. And just so thankful to have Tanner here with us. This is Nate's hunt. Tanner and I are just really tag-alongs here, and Nate's hunted this bear longer than we have, so I'm gonna let him take over.
Yeah, what a hunt. But I first saw this bear about two and a half weeks ago. Numerous times throughout the video, and are tired of hearing this basin was very, very, very difficult to get into. And so the first time I saw it, I was solo. I knew there was no way I was going in here by myself. I just got to watch her for a whole evening about a couple weeks ago. Just right up here behind me and right up over here in this chute. And then this trip we kind of got played by all the weather, all the factors. We came in here right off the bat, first day, spotted her. Right here, about 10 yards up the hill. And I was like, man, just a blonde bear. What's the perfect name for a blonde bear? And Samong was like, Jessica. So we've been calling the bear Jessica for the last week, and this basin is Jessica's place. This is day 6 of our hunt. Unbelievable. We kind of gotten put through the ringer. Crazy weather for a couple of days, soaked. Needed kind of a hard reset yesterday. Tanner came in yesterday, and I really owe it all to these two guys. Feel incredibly blessed to have this group of guys and spend this time out here. It's a team bear for sure.
Anyway, Tanner, all right, appreciate you being here. Nate, congratulations.
Proud of you, buddies.
We've got a long night, so we're gonna start now.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys watching. Everybody's back to camp. We are cleaning up. Got the meat hanging there. The bear fleshed out over there on the log. We have a yard sale going on, so we're currently cleaning up and then eat one last little meal before we pack everything up and go over there. And for lunch, we've got fresh meat, so that's what we're doing. We brought some pretty good ingredients and something out of the norm for what you see a lot of backcountry hunters will use to cook alongside their meat that they just recently obtained. You guys will see momentarily. I'm excited for it, but first we gotta go get some water and we got to go forage for some huckleberries because our recipe calls for some huckleberries and maybe some blueberries if we find some. This entire bag right here is the blubber that we got off the bear. When it comes to black bears, the most prized possession, even above the meat itself, is the fat. The fat of bears, especially berry-eating bears, it's amazing. Flavorful because the fat has a direct correlation to what the bear has been eating. So if you shoot a bear that has a lot of fat that has been eating on berries, the fat will translate that berry flavor into the meat itself or the fat itself. And then when you render that fat down, it turns into oil, and then you cook meat or other things in that berry flavored oil, you just get a lot of good stuff. So that's what we're doing. If you add water at all, just straight up boiling it.
Just a little bit of water.
Yeah. When it comes to bear meat, the biggest thing you have to be careful about is trichinosis. If you eat undercooked bear meat, you can contract trichinosis, which is a bunch of these little parasites that just reproduce and they spread all over your body, which is not fun. Bear meat, thoroughly cook it. Oftentimes, the general gist is cook it well done, which I think we've cooked well done here. And so, let us all try just the bear meat itself.
Hannah?
Huh.
Can I come try some of it?
Yeah.
All right, they should be I think they're pretty cooked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
Well done. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers
hunt.
to a good hunt. Okay. No seasoning, by the way.
It doesn't need it.
It's perfect.
Tastes like meat.
Tastes like meat.
Now, put it in the sauce.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Good. The sauce is tart.
Wow.
I need to try.
Try that. Or it's just because we're starving.
Whoa. I didn't expect that.
Skeeters.
Where's our corn?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Corn on the cob.
Probably freaking hot.
Dude, it looks like it's perfectly cooked.
It's perfectly cooked. Oh, man.
Money.
Really good.
Mmm.
Dude, what if you made this in the bear fat?
You probably could. Like a deep fried corn in bear fat.
Like cut it off of the cob into, you make like your own scramble.
Ooh, it's hot. Thank you guys so much for joining us on another epic high country adventure. And on to the next one. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate Tanner being here. Appreciate Nate being here. Made it happen. See you on the next one.